We're back now with new insight into the wedding of the year from the groom himself. Travis Kelce speaking out for the first time about tying the knot with Taylor Swift at Madison Square Garden in New York City this summer. Here he is talking to reporters at the Kansas City Chiefs training camp today in Missouri. Let's take a listen.
The wedding was the best night of my life, and I appreciate everybody who came out and celebrated and, had fun with us. It's kind of cool to be able to, live out my childhood dream of being in that venue and, the mecca of all sports venues, being able to get married in there.
It almost looks like it's fake, right? Entertainment correspondent Chloe Melas joins us now. Chloe, it's not fake. And this is the first comments we've heard from either Travis or Taylor on being told about this wedding?
Yes, and fans are just salivating over this because also in the clip, he calls her his wife.
Oh,
so it's the first time that we've heard him use the W word, right? And everybody is waiting for Taylor Swift to talk about this night. Look, a lot of guests who attended the wedding have talked about what happened inside MSG. So we know that there were about 1,000 guests there. Robert Roberts has said it was nice to not have your phone. You had to drop your phones when you walked into MSG. And there wasn't a formal sit-down dinner. It was like light bites and games. And actually, you could win prizes. There are people who won purses. Somebody won a car. I mean, this was the fun
was there
wedding
dancing?
of the
was there
year.
like a DJ?
But there was dancing, and, Stevie Nicks performed, so that was really special. There are reports that Tim McGraw performed. But again, we don't know too much about that night. We don't even know if they took a honeymoon. The other big news is that there were pictures of Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce this summer getting off, breaking news, Tom, getting off of a private plane, one of their many, and a dog was with them. So we know there's been the acquisition of some sort of a dog in the wake of their nuptials. So.
There could be a joint pet there. What is the deal with the photos? Like, have photos come out, or have they just been from some of the people that were invited?
So all of the photos that have come out, I think that they are all AI, which I know is like a big bummer to people so far. Nobody had their phones. So any pictures that do come out, they're going to come from Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce authentically. And
do we know when or no?
We know that Taylor is going to be releasing them most likely on her social media, on her own terms. We know the dress she wore. We know the shoes she wore. She released that right after the wedding in a statement. But the bigger question is, yes, when are those photos going to come out? And, Taylor Swift orchestrates everything in her life in the way that she wants to. It's all perfectly planned. So it'll probably drop on a Friday the 13th because 13 is her lucky number. And, it's going to break the internet, Tom, when we see those pictures.
I'm sure it is. Chloe Melas, always great to have you here.
I wish I had gone.
I know. All right.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.